there are people who resign. There are people, yes, pressure. There are people who resign because of the pressure of the family.
Daktari wa mashida zako zote yuko ndani na ako ready. Nimemuona hapa ndani. She's smiling well. Actually,
she's smart.
Yeah, she's smart by the way.
That is Madam Joyce Mghoi. If you are joining us for the first time, she's the Director Career Office, Career Services, Chuka University. Msikilizaji, ako hapa kila siku ya Jumanne, atakuwa anasemezana nasi. Lakini this is our last Tuesday this year. And tutakuwa tunampanga msikilizaji. Goodies zinakukujia early January.
Unajua msikilizaji, hafai kuogopa kwa sababu Touch of Grace YouTube AKE kuna videos hapo, anaweza watch hii December holiday yote na hata happy new year.
Tumeamua tumpe holiday watch hizo videos.
So wewe msikilizaji usitie shaka. Ukimiss kusikiza Madam Joyce Mghoi Touch of Grace YouTube, unamwatch hapo, unafurahia.
Lakini basi kabla tujafunga mwaka msikilizaji, tungependa kuifunga in a very good style. Career enemies. Maadui wa taaluma. Maadui ni watu ama kuna vizingiti vingine? Enemies. Can we define a career enemies like people's enemy? Because we
by the way,
you know, it can be people, it can be you yourself, it can be the society.
Ama ikue career ya udaktari inachukia career walimu.
Career to career.
Career, yeah, it is true.
Like I hear policemen and wanahabari hawaenda nani
kama moja awai.
Chifu na bartender. Career kama hizo unapata.
Career zingine zinaua career zingine.
Chifu na mmoja pombe. Ndio. Ile ya kienyeji. Hapatani.
Career moja inaua career ingine. It is very very possible. But when we talk about career enemies, there are different things that we can look at. We can look at the person himself, what they are going through and what will kill that career that they have. We can look at the society, what is happening in the society that can kill someone's career. Just the way we talked the other time and we said there are some careers that are going to be eliminated. There are some careers that will not be there anymore because of the changing society. The changing society. We also have career to career, as you are saying. A career comes and completely eliminates the career that was there. People find new ways of doing things, and therefore that career that was there before is no longer going to be viable. So there are different things that can affect a career or can eliminate or can become enemies of career. And one of them is just the song that you are just from playing later poem. You know. Drugs and alcohol abuse. That's one of the greatest enemy of careers. Whatever career that you are in, if you start engaging in drugs and alcohol abuse, you are actually killing your career slowly. You are killing your career slowly, and therefore you may not be able to continue probably practicing that career. There is no career that we can say it is okay to take drugs and alcohol. Whether it is a plant operator, whether it is a teacher, whether it is a student learning, to do something, whether it is a shopkeeper. You can imagine being served by a drunk shopkeeper who is smelling of who is smelling of alcohol. By the way, even in the bar, even in the pubs where people go to drink, I don't think it is advisable to be served by one who is also drunk and wobbling.
They don't allow to their sellers.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine when the person who is selling that drug, that alcohol, does not allow the attendants, those that are selling, to take it as they are selling to the customers? So drugs and alcohol and substance abuse is also an enemy of careers. We also have poor time management, because sometimes people don't manage their time well. By the way, Chacha and James, if you can know how much you can be able to do you yourself as a person, you will be amazed. And that's why I think God hid himself. Because there are great things that we are able to do ourselves. It's only that we don't realize ourselves. And it's only that we don't really keep our time well. We don't take time well. We don't plan our time well.
We are not good managers.
We are not good managers of our time. We are not good managers of our time. We can actually graduate even with a first class honors or very good grades, even 80%. I told you the other day, I don't really understand why a student will come to the university to fail in the university when the exam will be set from only 14 weeks or 15 weeks of teaching. A lecturer teaches 14 weeks, 15 weeks and sets an exam. And yet, you as a person, there is when you are in Form 4, you had to study Form 1, Form 2, Form 3, Form 4, to do an exam, and you passed. How can you fail an exam that has been set and taught only for 14 or 15 weeks? So poor time management is another challenge of careers. Procrastination, saying I'll do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow, and tomorrow never comes. I am sure even you people, you know what you have been saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I will do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Procrastination, buying time. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. Even outside there are people who are listening to me that probably had planned that they want to become agribusiness people, to do farming in a productive way. Yeah. But they have been saying, I will start tomorrow. I will start the next season. I will start your season ingine. Maybe there are people that wanted to keep goats, dairy goats or goats that will give them milk. And every time they are saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it the next time, I'll do it this time, I'll do it that time. There is somebody who did the first degree and wants to do a second degree. They are still postponing and saying, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it next semester, I'll do it next year. So procrastination is also a killer of careers, is a killer of careers. Then we have peer pressure, especially negative peer pressure. We have, of course, positive peer pressure. There are people that can influence us positively in a good way. And you feel good and you say, this friend of mine has really helped me. But there are those that have negative peer pressure. People will tell you, unaenda library kufanya nini?
Who are the majority?
Actually, you will tell me who are the majority. Kuna first years wali report na wakaanza kwenda library. Imagine kuna kijana aliwafuata akawauliza, nyinyi ni first years? First years hawakujangi library, So and they were first years, so they were really scared. One of them found herself in my office and told me, we were told that first years don't go to the library. So negative peer pressure can also be an enemy of career development. Toxic relationships, we cannot overemphasize this. If you have a wrong relationship, if your relationship is not working, in most cases it will affect your career. It will affect your career if you are there working, you are already working. It will affect your career if you are studying. It will affect your career in any way. You can imagine mwanamke mkorofi. You can imagine mwanaume mkorofi. In your life, it can affect your career. So it is a career enemy. Another career enemy is gambling. Najua sahi mumegambo sana. Mmewin, by the way. Simuni gawanyie some of the ninis.
Madam Joyce.
Hamuja bet na hii nini World Cup.
Kuna
tutaongea hiyo baadaye. Sasa we will talk off air. Now, gambling can also be it can also be an enemy of a career. It can be an enemy of a career.
The other day, I asked you about lucky gamblers.
Yes. Those that are lucky and they win. How long do they win? For how many times do they win in a lifetime? And how many times do they gamble before they get to the winning? Before they get to the winning. So all those things are factors to be considered. And let me tell you, Chacha, if you win, somebody has lost.
Exactly.
Somebody has lost. Not one person. Actually, 90% of the people have lost so that you can do what? You can win. And then there are other people that have won kidogo kidogo ile ya kuwa encourage kuambia rudi kesho hiyo ingine and so on. Always know the one who has a gambling company is there to make money and not to make losses. So don't sit there and feel that they are there to help you. They are there to help. There is no way that they are there to help you.
And few.
Yes, many deposit and few
will.
Yes. So poor financial management is also an enemy of career. It's an enemy of career because when you don't have money and you are either working or you are in school, do you concentrate? especially if you are working. Especially if you are working, either you are thinking of who to borrow, either you are thinking of how you'll go home, either you are thinking of how you'll get to work tomorrow, either you are thinking, there are so many things that you think surrounding what? Money. So you're not really concentrating on your on your work. And this will kill productivity. And if it kills productivity, definitely it kills what? It kills a career. Then we also have things to do with negative mindset. Things to do with negative mindset. Negative mindset is that issue of not seeing yourself as if you are able to become someone great in the society. You're not able to become someone great in the society. So it's also an enemy of careers.
Careers have enemy. Taaluma zina
maadui wake.
Na uwezi jua adui wako ni nani. Safari bado bado mwitage tuzame kidogo. But on the same msikilizaji, mambo mengi Madam Joyce ameyasema. Career enemies. Amesema drug abuse, time management, procrastination, nitafanya kesho, nitafanya usiku. And of course toxic relationship, gambling, mambo na poor financial management. Uliyajua haya. Usicheze mbali msikilizaji.
Kuna mtu ameingia ndani ameuliza what of those who work.
I think Madam Joyce had raised something to do with those testers. I don't know if that's the right name for them.
The beer companies.
The beer companies, and someone asked about the
maybe this person is asking because we talked about drugs and alcohol substance, and we said even the bar attendants themselves are not allowed to serve a client when they are intoxicated with the same drugs.
Exactly.
So this person maybe is asking, and those people that test these, not only beer, in every company, there must, in any production company, there must be people that test, that test these products. Either people who have done biochemistry or people who have done, they have gone through some kind of study to be able to identify a good product. Looking at the balance of chemicals, looking at the balance of ingredients, if I can call them so. So yes, there are people that test beer. There are people that test coffee. There are people that test tea. There are people that test any product that you see yourself, you see it on your table. There must be people who tested it at production level. Ndio waseme hapa kuna chumvi nyingi, hapa umeweka chemical mob, hapa umeweka alcohol nyingi kidogo, so that it can be the same level. And yes, even these that test beer, they are not allowed to be drunk with it. Actually, some of them test and spit. They are not allowed to swallow, or they should not swallow. Because can you imagine if you keep on swallowing, every product that you test,
you have to test
and
like
you
1,000
test,
samples.
you test, you swallow, you test, you swallow, you test, you swallow. Something is going to happen to you.
Hangovers.
Exactly. The same to people that test tea. There are a number of people that don't swallow it. They just test it, put it in the mouth. They will tell you what grade it is, how they are seeing it, whether it is good quality, and then they will spit. It's not a must for them to do what? To swallow. So that person should not wish to become a beer tester because sometimes unaweza taka, I'm sure even children when they go to Coca-Cola industry, wanafurahia sana kufanya kazi hapo because they are thinking if they are working there, they will be taking a lot of soda. While that can be true, they may not enjoy it for long. You cannot enjoy it for long.
It is just something.
Yes.
But Madam Joyce,
yes.
We've lost many careers because of enemies.
Yes.
And I like it the way you put it. Enemies is not necessarily a person.
Yes.
I like to take one example of a family.
Yes.
You are a family man, you are a family woman. The time you spend at your work, maybe at practicing your career, it is very little compared to the time you spend with your family. As much as family comes first, there are those people who never give you humble time when you're at work.
Yes.
They are calling you husband. Where are you? Need you at home. They are calling you as a wife. Watoto wanataka kuoga. At what time do we manage these family issues and our careers? Because at some time they are our biggest enemies. You are there with your workmate.
Yes.
Anakwambia hata bwana sijampikia.
You cannot settle. You cannot settle. Actually, family can also be an enemy of your career. family, your family setup and how your family is. It can be an enemy to your career. Either you can progress in your career, or you can stagnate, or actually you can drop off. You can actually leave. You can resign. There are people who resign. There are people, yes, pressure. There are people who resign because of the pressure of the family. As you are saying, you know, there are people who have. We were told the other day when we were having our coffee hour, dependency disorder. Dependency disorder.
Yeah.
We have people that have this dependency disorder that they cannot function when you are not there. They surely cannot function. So you are at work, they are calling you. You are at work, they are at the gate. You are at work, they are, you know, you have been sent to work, maybe even outside the organization, because it happens. They are following you there. Yani they are with you almost everywhere until you cannot concentrate on your job. You surely cannot concentrate on your job. So these ones can affect your career. Either you stagnate or even you drop off and say, I think I would better just go home and take care of my family because they cannot do without me. So it's very, very important to be able to balance family and work. Family and work. Actually, they all need to ask themselves, why do I need to work? That question should be answered. Why do I need to work? Is there a reason why I need to work? Yes, I need to work so that I can contribute to the family progress. I can contribute to the education of the children. I can contribute to the stability of the family because I need money to do that. So if we all agree that we need this money and we need this job, give me room to work, or give that person room to work. But if you think you can be able to take care of all those family needs and therefore your wife or your husband doesn't need to work, then let them drop, because actually there will be a lot of pressure and they may not be able to concentrate in their work. So family responsibilities can become enemies of your career. Yes.
Sasa mwalimu, umetufunza mengi, and we are very grateful actually. You are our teacher. We learn from you each and every day. Sasa umetufunza kuhusu enemies of career. Hatuwezi kuwa na, yani tuko kwa hiyo shida, lakini hakuna jinsi yenye hatuwezi jitoa kwa hii shida.
Definitely kuna solution. Definitely kuna solution. I wanted to mention another enemy of career, especially like business people, is not delivering. If you don't deliver, you actually kill your career. For instance, if you promise that you're going to do something and then you don't do. That is an enemy of career, because tomorrow I will not come back to you. You know, if you give me services and you don't give me good services, will I come back tomorrow? That's an enemy of career. You are lying to your customers, you know, you're not performing your duties as required. You're not performing your duties as required. You are not delivering as you promised to deliver. That is also an enemy of career. So it's very important for people that are working to have emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is being able to know what their customers feel, what their customers like, what their customers desire, so that they can keep them coming. So they need to have emotional intelligence, knowing their own emotions, knowing the emotions of their customers, and understanding how to manage these particular emotions of their people. Then being truthful, being truthful in the sense that whatever you are offering, if I tell you that buy this is good, then let it be good. But not that you are convincing someone that buy this is good, and then finally they find that it is fake, and so on. Then another thing is people who have careers, either careers or businesses, they must be able to change with the changing world, or with the changing community, or with the changing society. They must be dynamic. They must be dynamic. You keep on finding out, what does the community need? What does the society need? What do my clients need? What do my students need? So you keep on updating yourself day by day, so that you don't your career does not become extinct, or your career does not die. If you don't continue to update yourself and the society is changing, you will find that you become a dinosaur, that nobody really recognizes you, because you've not changed with the changing times. You've not changed with the changing challenging times. So you have to continue to update yourself. You have to continue to gain new skills, to gain new ways of doing things, so that you can be able to maintain your clients. Then do a day's job, or in short, deliver what you decide that you are going to deliver.
Yeah.
And then again, all the things that we have looked at as killing careers, the opposite of that will build your career, will enhance your career. So things like, if you manage your time well, you will go well. Actually, I normally tell people, what you are to become, Chacha, what you are to become, James, you have no idea. You have no idea. Even the Bible says that what you will become, no eye has seen, no ear has heard, no heart has conceived what God is going to do in your life. And He's able to do exceedingly abundantly above even what we ask Him. So use your time well. Think, use your time well, be positive, have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset. Have a growth mindset, have a positive attitude, look for people that can be able to encourage you to be great, not this negative peer pressure of people telling you there are no jobs. There are no jobs. You must have an uncle, a rich uncle, or whatever uncle. You apply as many as possible, and continue to enhance your skills. Join associations. The associations that you are required to join them, so that even when you are applying, you stand out. Do other small courses here and there, 3-day course, 1-month course, and so on. Enhance yourself. There are so many courses even online. By the way, next time we should look at some of the sites that will give us short courses at the comfort of our hostels, at the comfort of our sitting rooms. We can do some short courses, and we can get certificates for them, so that when you are applying something, you are qualified. You are really qualified, and therefore you progress well. Of course, financial management is good. You manage your finances very, very well. Avoid skepticism and negativity. Anything that you have been told by someone that you'll never make it, you'll never do this, you'll never do that, forget about that, because they don't know you. They don't know your God. They don't know who you are. They don't know what you're going to become in life. So forget about such negative things that have been said before. Of course, avoid negative peer pressure. Avoid negative peer pressure. Drugs and alcohol abuse, we cannot overemphasize. We cannot overemphasize that. Let's keep off this, because there are many people that have actually dropped out of school or stopped working because of what? Because of drugs and alcohol abuse. So those are some of the things that someone can do to be able to enhance their careers. The career enemy can be yourself. Exactly. It can be the society. It can be, family. The family. It can be the community and all that. So you need to really ask yourself, what do you really want to do in your career?
There's something I'd like us again to touch before our time lapses.
Yes.
The spirit of I can't do this.
Yes.
And I think it is rhyming with this. I once had a friend who was working with a customer care service.
Yes.
And when people call, for instance, if you are calling Safaricom, you don't know who will receive that call.
Yes.
That person who will receive call, hujui vile utamwongelesha.
Yes.
And it was the first time it was a lady working that. And the first call I answered, it was a gentleman, a very, very, very rough gentleman. And this lady stepped out of that work. Sabab, I can't do this anymore. I can't do. Madam Joyce Mghoi, the spirit of I can't do this.
The spirit of I can't.
You've already started.
Yes.
You're already there.
Yes.
But nini ya kwanza tu, mshale ya kwanza, enemy wa kwanza, no, I can't fit here.
Actually, okay. Now, what I need to say is this. Sometimes we say we can't. And anytime you say you can't, you need to know this. Anytime you utter the word, I can't do this, your body cells, your body system closes to that. Totally closes to that. That is you totally now you actually feel, even your body agrees, your mind agrees, your body cells agree that you cannot do this. But the moment you say, I can do this, this one I can do, you are giving your mind, you are giving your brain, you are giving your body cells an option to look for solutions, and to make it better, So when you say you cannot, you know, you are already giving your body negative message that you cannot be able to do it. So again, it becomes very difficult for you to continue. Now, but aside from that, Chacha, what you have shared is that there are some jobs, yes, that someone may not be able to do them. There are some jobs someone may not be able to do them. And once you realize this is not my area, I belong somewhere else, it is okay to leave that job and to go to the one that you can be able to deliver. Because we have different passions, we have different personalities, we have different abilities. So this person that probably was not able to talk to people and calm them down. You know, even when people are calling, if you are a customer care and people come with different pressure. People come with different, you know, expectation. And some people come when they are already angry, they are already annoyed. You as a customer care person, you need to have a temperament to be able to cool them down.
Intelligence.
Yes, emotional intelligence. That's where it comes in. Because now you understand this person. Where is this person coming from? For instance, you have sent money to the wrong number. And it's a lot of money. Are you sure you're going to become talking to that customer care? The customer care needs to know this person is going through stress. So I need to talk to this person in a calm way until they relax, until they understand what I'm talking about. And let me tell you, out there, we have people that call customer cares of any organization kusumbua.
Exactly.
And these are the people that actually even make the policemen sometimes not pick calls. Because they call policemen, they give them wrong information, wanawakimbiza huku na huku, you know, paka, you know. Yes, you know, there are people like that. There are people like that they just wanataka tu kusumbua. They just want to disturb. And so, anybody who is doing customer care job, they need to know there are pranks. There are people who are just there to prank them. There are people that are just there to disturb them. But there are people that are there genuine and they want services and they need services. So the people who do customer or anybody that does a work that is they are under pressure. They are under a lot of pressure. They need to know that they can talk to people until people calm down and they are able to serve them and they are able to understand what they are talking about. So let's not use the word I can't. Even it's better to see. I will see about it, but not I can't. Because when you say I can't, by the way, even students in secondary school, primary schools, once they say, I don't understand maths, they are preparing their body not to understand maths. So whatever the maths teacher says, even if the maths teacher says 1 + 9 is 10,
you just accept.
I mean, they are just, you know, because they have already prepared themselves for that.
The main problem comes in, Madam Joyce Mghoi.
Yes.
When you fail to differentiate between the time to live and the time to stay in that career.
Organization.
The time to understand that enyewe hapa siwezi. Na kudifferentiate useme hapa si ati siwezi ni mimi najizuia.
Yes.
The reality.
Yes.
The time to differentiate useme you've been moved into the office. Maybe I'm transferred from here to another place. Office nimepewa, I'm like enyewe hapa hapana. The time to understand this is right and this is wrong.
Actually, what I wanted to say as you're saying that, the nowadays generation, you call them the Z generation, Z or generation what? Hawataki usumbufu, hawataki kusumbuliwa, hawataki kufikiria sana, hawataki kuwa adaptable. They don't want to be adaptable. And that's where we are finding a lot of people that just wake up one morning and they say, I'm not going to work. It's very, very important for you to know the kind of work that you are doing. And it's very, very important for you to know that work that you are saying is difficult. It must be done by somebody. So if it is not you, who? Nani huyu alitengewa kazi ngumu? Are you getting that? So you need to understand that this work, someone else has done it before. And now it is me who is doing it. There will come a time when I leave this work and somebody else will come and do it. So do your time. Serve your time. Do your season. And then leave it for someone else to come and do it. Yes, it is true. Some people leave work untimely. They leave work untimely. You know, it's not a time they just leave, you know, or they leave before they have even learned the work properly. So they leave an otherwise very good job, just because they perceived that job is going to be difficult.
Oh, amazing. That is Madam Joyce Mghoi talking, and of course, dear listener, natumai unazidi kusikiliza na unapata kakitu, James.
Yeah. Madam Joyce Mghoi, naona muda umetupa kisogo. Your last words.
My last word, I want to conclude by saying a quote that was said by Ziegler. He said that almost every successful person begins life with two beliefs. One, the future can be better than the present. Two, I have the power to make it so.
Wow.
Positive mind. So amazing.
Very positive mind.
Yeah.
And that's what all of us should actually live. That's why we are encouraging that person not to leave their jobs just like that. Because the future can be better than the present. And I have the power to make it so. That's what Ziegler said.
Convince your mind that you can. Thank you very much, Madam Joyce Mghoi.
Thank you.
We'll meet early January.
Thank you. Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, keep safe, and we'll meet in January.
Asante sana. That is Madam Joyce Mghoi akiondoka. Bye-bye, Madam Joyce.
Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Yes.
Bye-bye, guys. Tunarudi baada ya habari zake Dennis.